What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. And guys, I could not wait to get my hands on this. Nicki Minaj, famous rapper, entrepreneur, buffoon, just announced some exciting news by way of Instagram. In releasing this particular photo that you see with her in this yellow wig and these stiletto shoes, she's announcing that she is pregnant, finally, at an age close to 40 years old. And she wanted to share this particular picture with the world. I find that to be very interesting for some of you guys who are looking for this content today. And to her credit, she is married to the lucky Kenneth Petty, whose arrest record is longer than, the Empire State Building is vertical. But she comes on here and she says this: dating music, love, marriage, baby carriage, overflowing with excitement and gratitude. Thank you for all the well wishes. Now, you know what? As successful as Nicki Minaj has been as an artist, there is no way that Nicki Minaj is excited about being pregnant. Now, she might be excited about being pregnant, but she couldn't be excited about who she got pregnant by. Because Nicki Minaj has gotten pregnant by a guy who nobody else wants but her. And people are really congratulating her on getting pregnant. But I just don't understand, guys. This really insinuates something more deeper. Nicki Minaj sexual market value is very low. Okay, this is the reason why she's in stilettos and pregnant with a tattoo and yellow hair. This mess here that you see in this photo, this insinuates, it shows how terrible of a life Nicki Minaj is. How sad of a woman to anybody in the entertainment industry that she is. She had to settle for a felon who is a registered offender, if you get my drift. And if you look at this photo of her smile, it's fake, phony smile. This doesn't look like a woman that's happy. This looks like a woman who knows that the wall has arrived. And you know what? I used to be on Facebook a lot, guys. And one of the reasons why I stopped using Facebook so much was because I got tired of all the women that I knew who were getting pregnant by bums. And they would come up there, they would show their sonograms, and they would show their bellies and their, those big extra long navels and stuff. And they would throw these ghetto ass baby showers. And when you would ask who the baby daddy was, it was Leroy LeJohn, LaQuavius, Dante Mavius. And these guys were, they weren't even together. At least Nicki Minaj is married. But it insinuated that the child that you were going to have is going to be struggling very much so. Number one, because you're the mother, and number two, the father can't read and write. This is no different here. Look at Nicki Minaj in this particular photo. Now, I know that we're in a time of liberalness and accepting people from different walks of life. But is Nicki Minaj the kind of woman? Let's just say if you accidentally got so drunk that you slept with her because you were out of your mind, would you want her to have your child? Like, look at her. Is this the kind of person that is capable of being somebody's mom? And is Kenneth Petty, with a criminal record longer than the Empire State Building is tall, is he the kind of person who's going to be a father? The answer is no, right? And then you're going to expect this child to come up and be productive. And do what in society? I just really want to know. What chance do children have when somebody who talks about the things Nicki Minaj talks about is their parent? And and we have the nerve to congratulate people like this. I just don't know why. But people want to be fake, but we all know that Nicki Minaj doesn't have a chance at this mom thing. Okay? Nicki Minaj is always going to hate Kenneth Petty for the fact that she could not get a high value male. All right? Capiche? And somebody has to pay for that for the rest of Nicki Minaj's life. And that phony smile that we've seen in that photo is going to be hell to pay for that, Mr. Petty. Because Nicki Minaj had to settle for you. And you know, the children of parents like that actually get treated the worst. You see, I have a premonition here, or an idea, if I can say. Women who treat the children the best love the fathers the best. Like, if a woman has a baby by a guy that she felt was high value and she wanted to be with the guy, I believe she's gonna love that that child or children more. But in the case of this child, I'm not saying that she won't love him, but there's gonna be some resentment for the fact that the child, if he looks anything or she looks anything like Kenneth Petty, Nicki Minaj is gonna have a problem with this child because it's gonna be a reminder of the failure that she was when it came to choosing a high value mate. And I think that many sisters out there, not all, I can't even say a lot, but I mean there's some that are in this same position. You know how many women in our community remind us of a Nicki Minaj situation? Now, obviously they don't have yellow hair and stilettos, thotting it up while pregnant. No, only Nicki Minaj does that. But so many women, though, in Black America, who are beautiful, are attractive, have money, when they want to have a family or get married, though, they're doing it with Walmart Tavius. Okay? And they want to be happy because they finally got pregnant, but they can't really brag on the guys. You know, like, for example, women who marry lawyers and doctors and stuff like that. Women want to be able to brag and say, my husband's a lawyer, my husband's a doctor. But when you talk about Kenneth Petty, it's like, my husband is, well, he's a registered offender. And like, everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. And Nicki Minaj went from Meek Mill to this guy. I mean, it's just getting worse. It's getting worse for women, older women in the entertainment industry. I mean, we talked about Keisha Cole. Keisha Cole just got dumped by a man 14 younger than her. Her. She couldn't level up. She ended up leveling down. Okay? Tamar Braxton. We all know what happened with her. Hope it gets better soon. Nicki Minaj, sandaling it up. Tiffany Haddish cut all her hair off, looking like Scottie Pippen with the Trailblazers, Portland Trailblazers. All right? I mean, it gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Danica Patrick getting dumped by Aaron Rodgers. All of these ladies who are creeping around that 38 mark. Oh, Black China getting kicked out of her house. I mean, it just continues to get worse, 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 worse. 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 And let this be a lesson to you right now. Erykah Badu is just completely worse. And you know what? For a lot of you chicks out there who really feel like you're making the right decisions in life, once you reach over 30 and you're not married already, it's a good chance you're going to be dealing with a guy that's not on your level. I talked about it with Kiera Sheard. You guys got mad. That's another example. If you don't make the right decisions when you're young, welcome to the wall. And you know what, in the black community, sisters get mad when you talk about this. I don't talk about this from a place of hate. I love black people. I love black women. I love our black men. I love you enough to tell you the truth. Because you know what? I don't want you to end up like Nicki Minaj. I don't want you to be sandaling it up. I don't want you to be dusting it up. I don't want you with yellow hair and stilettos taking pregnancy pictures because you have a guy that makes $3 an hour and you make $200 an hour, and you're going to hate this guy for being a bum. And you're going to blame him for how you had to settle for less because you didn't do the right thing when you were 20 or 25. I don't want that for you. I don't want you to make it to my celebrity junk shows, because once you make it here, it's over. I want you young women of today, to get married, to get a guy when you're young, to get a guy that invests when you were young, so that you don't end up sandaling it up. Because you don't want to be trying to, risk to get pregnant by a bum because you're 35 and your clock is ticking. So you go ahead and sandal it up with any bum out there to give you a baby, and now everybody's laughing at you. Do you know that people are laughing at Nicki Minaj because Nicki Minaj is a bum, and people lose respect for you? When you get pregnant by a bum, when you hit the wall, and then you still are entitled, and you get with a guy like Kenny Petty, it doesn't look good. Everybody hates that. You embarrass yourself because nobody wanted you but him. And it's sad. You're a talented woman that makes a lot of money like that, and you get with this bum. It's sad. And you know what? I think that's all I have to say today. It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Subscribe, hit the bell. I really appreciate you. Thank you for all that you do. Always remember, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. Subscribe, hit the bell. It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Check out the Black Men of Purple t-shirts. Check me out on Patreon. Peace.